Okay. We are working on the basics sheet, and I'm trying to work on the first concept, user creation. User creation, we have already provided an instance to you. You can log into that instance and you can create your own user. Do not change the password of the user which we have provided to you. Okay, so this is the common user we shared with all of you. Don't change this user password. Okay, you can create your own user. Okay, team?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
If you change the password, it will impact everyone. Okay, others are not able to log in into that account. Please don't change the password. And yesterday also I told you how to create an account. So from the home screen, either you can click on this home button, or you can click on the logo, so that you'll come to the home screen. Okay. From the home screen, you can go to tools. Go to tools and then click on security console. Click on security console app icon here. You can concentrate on my mouse. Click on the security console. And in the left-hand side, click on the users. On the left-hand side, click on the users. And here, click on add user account. Here, click on add user account and enter your details and click on save and close. Okay. So yesterday, I have created one user. Hope you remember at the end of the session. Yesterday, I have created one user by providing last name, email ID, username, and password. I have created one account. So I'm not creating again. I'm just canceling it. And I'm going to pull the existing account which I have created yesterday. So you can search with the username, or you can search with the email ID of the account, or first name or last name. Okay. I'm searching with the username. And okay, let me search with the email ID. I remember which email ID I have provided yesterday. This is the email ID I provided. Okay, let me create another account. I'm not able to find it out. I'm creating a new account. I am creating a new account. I'm just entering the last name because it's a mandatory field. Last name. And I'm entering the email address. I already hr.expected site is already used. I'm looking for some. I can use my email address. And then password. I'm entering the password. Okay. And right now, you see, did I enter the username? The username is automatically defaulted, right? Did you observe? Let me show you again.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I click on add user account, after I enter the last name, and you see the username got defaulted. Username got defaulted. So that username got defaulted based on a configuration. So that configuration is called as user categories. User categories. So here, which user category is selected here? Default.
Default.
So based on this user category configuration, the username got defaulted. Suppose, I don't want a username to be last name. I want email address to be the username. Okay, the client requirement is the username should be email address. Or maybe the client requirement is first name, first letter, followed by full last name. First name, first letter, followed by full last name. So that can be configured from the user category setup. Okay. I am going to the category setup here, user categories. Let me cancel the screen. And here user categories. So this is the category. Did we created this category? No. It's a seeded category. Mamata. Thank you. So if you see this user category, this default category, did we create it? No. It's a seeded, it's a predefined one. It's a predefined one which comes along with the application. Which comes along with the application. In the real-time instance also, you'll see this category. It's a predefined, seeded. If you open this category and if you click on the edit button, you can see username generation rule, first name dot last name. Did we enter first name? No, we didn't enter. That's why it has taken the last name. If you want username to should be the email address, you have to select email option. And if you want first name followed by full last name, select this. Person or party number is nothing but employee ID. Person or party number, nothing but employee ID. Employee ID, the company employee ID will become the login ID for the application. 4 options are available. So you have to discuss these 4 options with the client. How they want their username generation to be. They want email ID or first name dot last name or first name followed by last name or employee ID. Okay. So this is category name and then the description of the category and the username generation rule. Okay. And in the same setup, you'll also find the password policy. You'll also find the password policy. So here, for how many days the password need to be reset? 90 days. After 80 days, the user will be receiving a password reminder notification, password expiry reminder notification after 80 days. And in that reminder notification, there is a password reset link. That reset link is valid for 4 hours. For every 90 days, you have to change the password. After 80 days, you will receive a reminders to reset the password. In that reminder, the password reset link is valid for 4 hours. 4 hours. The password link is valid for 4 hours. Password complexity, in case of simple, 8 character and 1 digit. And in case of very complex, suppose if you select very complex, 8 character, 1 uppercase, 1 special character, and then 1 digit. Suppose if you select custom, it's up to your wish. How many minimum characters you want to set? 10 minimum characters, 1 uppercase, 1 lowercase, 2 digits, 1 special character. Okay. And I don't want, suppose if the user is trying to reset to the old password, just disallow it. Disallow the last password. Don't allow the last password. The user has to every time try the new password. Okay. And administrator can manually reset the password. This is nothing but by default, you are able to reset. You are able to reset your own password. But whereas administrator also can reset your password. Okay. Nothing but if you create 100 employees using this category, you have created 100 employees, 100 users using this category. Those 100 users are going to follow which policy? This policy. Okay. This is password policy team. And next is the notification. So these notifications are nothing but yesterday, as I mentioned, once the user code created, automatically that person will be receiving a welcome email. Welcome email. You see here. The welcome email is received from this configuration. So here, if you see, if you click on the notifications, here a lot of notifications has been configured. Suppose if I just type with welcome, 3 columns are there here. 1 column is the template and second column is in which case that notification get triggered. That is nothing but event, and email subject, and you see here, email subject is here. Email subject is here. So right now, the email that you see here, it's automatically triggered from these notifications. Okay. So when the new user got created, automatically, this is the event. When new user got created, automatically, this is the template. Okay. And you see here, some templates are start with Aura, some templates are not starting with anything. So if any template starts with Aura, that's a seeded template. That's a seeded template. Suppose if I open this template, you can see this is the subject and this body. Out of this body, you see some values are dynamic and some values are static. Dear is static. And then first time and last time is dynamic. And congratulations, your Fusion application account has been successfully created. Okay. Click on this link to change the password. Oracle Fusion applications. So this is the seeded notification. If you want, you can customize these notifications. Nothing but in this message here, you don't have, do you see any support number here? In case if you're having any issues, please reach out this email ID. Okay. Please reach out this support number. You don't have that signature here. You want to add email ID and you want to add phone number in this message. Where you have to add? You have to add here under the message. You have to add. So here we can also customize these templates according to the client requirement. Suppose you wanted to put logo also. At the bottom of this email body, you want to put logo, or you want to put some other instructions that can be customized. Okay. So this is welcome email notification. This one, like that, other notifications also there, like password related notifications. Suppose if I just select with the password, you can see password expired notification. Suppose in case you're not reset the password, you'll receive a password expired notification and a password expiry warning notification. After you successfully reset the password, you'll receive password reset confirmation notification. Okay. The notifications which starts with Aura, they are seeded notifications. They are seeded notifications. Okay. Anything starts with Aura. Aura is nothing but Oracle. Those are seeded notifications. These can be customized. Right now, using this category, how many users has been created? You can see here. If you click on the users list, you'll see all these are the users created by using this user category. That means this user password policy according to this user category password policy. And the notifications, everything is going to follow based on this user category. Okay. Like this, we can create a couple of categories also. Couple of categories you can create. Suppose an example. Generally, password policy is going to be same for all the employees in the company. Same for all the employees. Okay. If you want, you can create separate categories also, like you want to see the procurement department users separately, finance department users separately, or HR department. You can create separate categories also. Okay. But that possibility is there, but no client is preferred to do like that. Here I have faced one requirement, one real-time requirement that I will tell you. One real-time requirement I'll tell you. Give me one moment. I'm talking about an integration. Okay. There is another system. Okay. That system could be anything. Another system. And here, Fusion system. So we have an integration. So this integration automatically pick up the data from some other third-party system. Some other third-party system. It will pick up the data from here. It's going to pick up the data from here. And the integration, whatever the integration that we have built, it will pick up the data from here and it will automatically create a transaction in our Fusion. it automatically create a transaction or Fusion. Let us take, we have, let us assume this is my company website. Okay. So I receive orders from, so generally if you want a course, you go and you can order actually. You have order, my customers are ordering the courses here, and automatically this integration should create a sales order in the Fusion. Should create a sales order in the Fusion. So in this case, the integration user has to log into our system, has to create a sales order. So here we need an account. We need an account called integration account, or you can call it as an integration underscore user. So this particular user, because automatically sales order got created, right? The sales order got created on whose name and who is logging into the system. This particular user is logging into the system, integration underscore user. Suppose for every 90 days, as per our passport policy, for every 90 days, if this user password is expired, we have to modify that password change in the code. In the code, we have to modify the latest password every time for every 90 days. So in that case, we don't want to change the password of this integration user because you may forget. Every 90 days, you have to change in the code, that password code. You may forget. That's why what we have done is we created another category, a completely new category. And in that new category, we have set password policy to category name. I'm going to enter the new category I'm creating. I'm naming it as some test. And password generation. Okay, let it be first name, that last name. And I have just entered the category name. And password generation rule, first name dot last name. And if I go to password policy, okay, and if I click on the edit button, instead of 90 days, what I do, I'll put the maximum number. Maximum it will allow 4 nines only. Okay, so that I'm entering 4 nines and click on save and close. Now what I do is by using this category, I created one more category. In this category, password is going to expire after 4 nines. That means how many years? 9 days. Almost 3 years, right? Almost 3 years. Okay. If I go to users, now when I'm creating a 3 years or more than. Okay.
More for every 1,000, it's at least 3 years, right? So
Okay.
9,000 is 10 plus years.
Yeah. User category, what I've done, I selected test. So that whatever the integration user that I'm going to create here. Okay. That integration, whatever the password that I'm setting here. So what are the password that I've set here that will not last for every 90 days. So in the integration code, you can simply update that user and you can update that password. Okay. So every time you need not to change the codes. For every 90 days, do you need to change the code? Not required. So if you don't change the code, every time our integration is going to log into this user and then with this password, and it will automatically create a sales order. Okay. Understood the requirement?
Yes, Krishna.
Yes, Krishna.
Beginners, you're also good. Freshers and
Yes,
beginners,
sir.
you're
Yes,
good.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Apart from this, I have not seen any other need to create another category. Apart from this. Okay. So we have used same whatever the seeded category provided by Oracle. What is the seeded category? Default one. Okay. And the custom one which I have created, this one, test. Test is the user defined one. So in case of test, why I have created test? Because my integration user password, because I'm using that integration user in the code. and I don't want to modify code every 90 days. That's why I have entered the password policy to maximum number, that is 4 nines. Okay. And suppose username, you want email ID should be the username. You go and update the predefined category itself. You select email so that it will become email ID is the login ID. Okay. So here from the user category, we are controlling. From the user category, we are controlling these 3 things. What is that? Username pattern. We are controlling the username pattern, and then password policy, and then notifications. So seeded notifications are already there. Okay, if you wanted to customize the email subject and then email body, then you can customize that notifications. It's a technical work. It's a technical work. So, but being a functional consultant, we have to take the requirement from the client. Suppose client is asking you to modify this email body, then you have to ask the client how you want the email body should be. So you want a email ID should be under the signature, or you want a phone number to be under the signature, or logo to be at the last of this email, or you want some instruction to be displayed in this email. Give me that information. Give me the template. Give me the format. So take the format from the client and you talk to your technical guy, and your technical guy is going to modify the notification. And after modifying the notification, you test that. You have to test that. Okay. Suppose in case of welcome email, your technical guy has modified according to the client requirement. Then what you do, you create a new account. And when you create a new account, you should receive this email. And that email should be as per the client requirement. Suppose if the email body is as per the client requirement, you give it to the client. Say, we developed whatever you requested, and then I tested successfully. So you can verify. Can you please verify and approve that requirement? Okay. Now I'll take your questions on the user categories. Any questions, please?
Krishna, in the notifications, no, for every email alert, we are seeing the 2 things, right? One with Vara, one with the normal. And Vara one is disabled and the other one is active. So is this coming has a default, or somebody created has a practice?
The one which starts with Vara, that's a predefined, and others are user defined.
User defined. So
Yes.
once you define the user, we need to disable the Vara, the predefined one.
Why you want to disable?
Because can you go to the notification?
Okay, I understood your question.
I'm saying for every alert, you're having
here,
2.
Here in this application, somebody created some notifications. Okay.
Okay.
But in your real application, you'll see only Vara related, like predefined related notifications. Only.
Okay.
Until unless you don't have any modifications required, no need to modify anything.
Can you query the welcome alert? Welcome email once, please.
Okay.
So somebody disabled this Vara once, right?
Yes.
To
yes.
not to trigger multiple time in couple of times, right?
Right.
Whatever is a customized, that will be triggered whenever the new account is getting created.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes.
And if you want to, have a logo under the signature part, how can we call that?
Technical work. Okay. Customizing the notifications is a technical work.
Okay, Krishna.
Yeah.
So functional guy don't have any scope, Krishna, in doing notification. Just he can enable or
that I just covered, right? Okay. What is our work I covered, right? We have to take the requirement from the client and then give that requirement to the technical guy, and he is going to modify the notification. Okay, and then you test it. Because here if you see some of these notifications, there is some dynamic tags are there. You see dynamic tags are there here. Even I don't know that. Okay. It's a technical thing here. Whatever you see, how it has to be inserted in the email body, that is known by the technical people.
Okay.
Krishna, like
sir, you provided
last before this she has asked the query that the aura is disabled. As I can see, I didn't get that why it is disabled in this notification.
Somebody here in this instance, somebody is practicing. That's why he disabled and he created a custom notification.
Okay. In real time, it is we are not allowed to disable this. There's no need to disable because of the seeded function.
That I covered already. Okay. Until unless you don't have any need to customize these notifications, don't disable the seeded ones.
Okay.
Don't disable the seeded ones. Team, if others are also asking the question, please observe their question also.
Krishna,
Okay, maybe you're observing maybe your question only. Okay, others question also you have to observe, team. Go ahead.
hello Krishna.
Go ahead, Shishir. I can hear you.
Yeah, so for this user ID, we have these 3-4 options. So by default, all the clients get all these options, or as per their requirement.
Everybody will get all the options, whatever you see.
Okay.
It's not going to be different from client to client. The same product, it is delivered to every client. Okay. Based on that client requirement, we have to enable that respective option.
Okay, only one respective option we have to enable that.
Yes.
Only.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, you provide two links where we need to practice. For practice set, where we need to, in which link we should open?
What practice?
Like for how to create user ID.
We have already given you the instance access, right? This instance access.
Yes, sir, like you provided two instance access. One is reference instance and one more is private. I didn't understand where we need to practice.
You can try the same instance only, whichever I'm using. Dev 23. Same instance.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Yeah, Krishna Mamta here. See, you showed how we could change the default last name, right? Username to either the last name or email.
Yes.
Let's say I've already created some users using the default last name, and then I go and change it to email. The existing users continue to work with the last name, and the consecutive users would be.
It won't be impact to the existing users. It should not.
Yeah. And then also coming back to her question on having to disable the default templates. Aren't we associating these templates with the categories somewhere? You know what I mean? Like where I'm confusing is I could have many different templates, but I could use it for certain use cases. Why do I need to disable just because I created another one?
Not required to disable. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can actually modify. You can
yeah.
actually modify in the predefined one itself. Okay. No need to create a new template actually. Okay.
But are you saying that
this application is used by the other students also? I don't know what they're
that is
trying
fine.
to do.
Yeah, that's fine, Krishna. So for an event, there needs to be only one template, right? I can't have more than one template. And that's why you need to disable if you create a custom template.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then I created a user yesterday for myself and it doesn't exist today, Krishna. Did you reset the database or something?
No, we don't.
Okay.
We don't do data deletion.
If you go to users and if you use my name, you can't find my ID. I use the same instance.
Okay.
So I'll try to recreate again today. Let's see.
Okay. Yeah. You try to create again. If you find same issue, let me know.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
Krishna. So we are the responsible for creating users, right? User ID and passwords for users, right? If we get a bulk like more than one user, is there any templates to upload, bulk upload?
That point I'll already here. Later I'll cover that point. Okay. What is the process? It's also a technical process that is called HDL.
Okay, thank you.
Bulk creation.
Sure.
Okay. That's fine. To be frank, there are a lot of important topics rather this is less important topic. Then we have to prioritize our topics significance also accordingly. We need to think on them. So that's okay. And I'm stopping taking the questions on this topic, user categories topic. Okay. And now I'm trying to create my user. I'm trying to create my own user. Let me see. By using my email ID, any users are there? Maybe my team might have created. Let me just check. I'm checking the email address. None of the accounts exist with my email ID. Let me use my email ID. So name.
While you're creating, is the username case sensitive, Krishna?
No. No. Let me use this question. I'm trying to create an account. Yeah, now I just created an account. This is the account which I have created. Now I don't have any access. It's because I have not associated with any roles. No roles are associated to me. Okay. And here, if you see these details again, this is user category, username, first name, last name, email address. After that, when your password will be expired. Okay, 9/6/2023. Your password will be expired by this date. And currently our account is active. Suppose if this employee left the organization, if this guy has left the organization, what we do, we simply disable this checkbox, active checkbox. Okay. And what is this logged is nothing but in case if you entered wrong password more than 5 times. In case if you enter wrong password more than 5 times, your account get logged. Your account get logged. And here, this difference to the people already working on EBS and who has Oracle EBS knowledge, others can ignore this point. Okay, suppose if I compare the Fusion application with Oracle EBS, who don't have Oracle EBS knowledge, those people can ignore it. Okay, freshers, beginners who are new to ERP, you can ignore that comparison. Okay, if I compare the screen with Oracle EBS, in case of Oracle EBS, you can put the end date directly. Do you remember? You can put the end date directly.
Yes, Krishna.
Suppose if this user is a contract employee, okay, the contract employee, generally the contract duration is 6 months or 1 year. At the time of creating the user, you can directly put that 1 year end date as a contract end date here, as per your contract end date. But that feature is not available in Fusion. Maybe down the line Oracle may give, but right now you're not able to put future end date to the account. You have to manually come here and you have to inactivate the account by disabling this checkbox. Okay. Now, I'm trying to provide some roles access to this account. Or let me finish the account explanation itself. Now you are able to understood how to create account, right? How to create a user account. We can also delete the account. There is a delete option. Okay. Later in the future also, if you want, you can delete. In the future, you can ask me a question, sir. What about the transactions or the records created by this user? Will that be get deleted? No. So only the data get deleted from this screen only. Only from the users table only the data get deleted. It won't delete in the reference tables. Which what I'm trying to say is, if you delete this account, it will not delete the records created by this account. Okay, but deletion is not a best practice in real time, because I'll tell you an example. You have taken a bank account, okay, and later you have used a bank account for 3 years, and later you don't want to use the bank account. You have approached the bank. The bank is going to inactivate your account. That's it. They won't delete, because history is important for every company. History is important. History we should not delete. And also let's take IT companies also. Suppose I worked in Wipro, I left the company. Again, if I go to Wipro, I called as ex-employee. Why I called as ex-employee? Because I already worked with the Wipro, and they have my all the information. They have not deleted my account. They just inactivate my account. That's it. So delete is not the best practice. Okay. Suppose here delete option is able to see by the administrator, right? So if you don't want the delete option to be displayed to the administrator, that can be controlled by using the roles access. Right now we are logged into which account? Some account called krishna.tl, right? So to this guy, we can disable nothing, but we can configure in a such a way that guy should not be able to see the delete option. I will tell you how to do it later.
Okay.
I'll tell you how to do it later. Using the roles and privileges, we can control. Suppose you don't want this delete option to be displayed to this guy because we don't want any user to be deleted. So we can control that by using the roles topic that I'll cover later. And here from the drop down, see here, if you want, you can log the account temporarily, and you can copy and you can create another user also. Copy user functionality is there. Compare user. So you want to compare two users, you can compare it. You want to compare, you can compare it. Reset password. Okay. So a couple of options are available to manage the user. And here, if I open the user as an administrator, suppose if this user has forgot the password, I can reset the password here. As an admin, I can reset the password. Okay. And if I click on the edit button, now I would like to add a couple of roles here. So these are the seeded roles. Whatever you see here, 4 roles are there, right? These are seeded roles. I'm attaching a role called employee role. Click on add role. Click on add role. And search for the role called employee. Now, there are a lot of roles are there. So down the line, we will discuss all those roles one by one. Okay, now it populated. You see a lot of roles are there with that name. That's why it took time. And here in the first record and second record, you see 2 roles, okay, with the same name. Okay, but the first role starts with aura and second role starts with PER. If any role starts with aura, that is the latest role. That is the latest roles, and this role is an old role. Okay, always you have to use the latest role only, which starts with aura. Okay, assign the latest role to the account. And then click on the done button. I just added only one role to this guy, and click on save and close. I would like to log into this account from another browser. I would like to log into that account from the another browser. Since I created the account, I know the username and I know the password. Click on the sign in button. I'm saving the password. Okay, now we provided employee role to Krishna account, right? We provided employee role to Krishna account. Okay, what that will give to this account, I'll show you. I'm going to the home screen. From the tools, you are able to see this app icon, schedule process. So the schedule process is nothing but if you go here, you are able to run the reports. From here, you are able to run the reports. Okay, reports in the sense, I will tell you that that in the next 5 minutes. Okay, so here, since we add employee role, what icon is able to display to this user? Schedule process icon. This is displayed under which section? Tools section. Okay. Now this guy is able to see security console here. Under the tool, this guy is able to
No.
see security console.
No.
He is not administrator.
Yeah.
He is not administrator and he is not able to see it. Okay. Now I'm planning to make this guy as administrator. Okay. So there is another role called, I click on edit button. I'm clicking on add role. I'm trying to add new role. IT security manager. I need to pick up the first role or second role?
First one.
Role.
First one. Which
First
starts
one.
Start with Vara.
starts with Aura. Okay, I'm picking up that. I'm trying to make this guy as an administrator. Okay, click on add role. Click on the done button. Don't worry, I'll explain you what is this, what is this, what is this. I'll explain you one by one. Okay. I have added another role called IT security manager. Click on save and close. I'm making Krishna as an administrator and click on the done button. Now, since we added new role, better to log out and log in here. So to this guy, we have assigned a new role, right? Better to log out and log in. Click on the sign out and click on the confirm button. And click on the sign in. Click on the sign in option. Now, if I click on the tools, am I able to see security console, right?
Yes.
It's from which role? IT security manager role. The schedule process from which role? Employee role. Okay. Now I'm gonna suppose, if you go to security console, now this guy is also able to create new user categories, and he's able to reset the password. He's able to delete the account. Okay. Since this guy is administrator, he's able to do everything. Okay. Now I will show you how to run a report. Since this guy is the administrator, from the tools, I'm going to the schedule process. Since this guy is an administrator, he is able to see admin related reports. I'm trying to run one report here. If I click on schedule new process, seems somebody trying to connect, showing iPhone. I don't know who is that. Please use your names when you are connecting to the meeting, okay? Click on the schedule new process because I'm trying to run a report here. To run a report, you have to click on this button, schedule new process. So far, we are talking about two roles. One is employee role. The employee role is for what? Is to run the reports. And this role you have to provide to every user in the company. To every user, you have to provide this role. And coming to the second role, IT security manager. If you are IT security manager, you are able to manage the users. You are able to manage the roles also. Only admins of the company. Whoever is administrator, only they has access to this role. Do we provide this role access to everybody? Everybody?
No.
No.
Only administrator is gonna get this access.
Yeah.
How do they decide administration role, sir?
Client, sir. Client or your manager.
So based on the, the experience that the person that candidate is having, and that they are going to provide that administration.
It's not based on the experience. It's based on the position that you get into the company. Okay.
Because for the new joiners, they might not give the administration.
On new journey, it's not based on like that, sir. It depends.
Okay.
It depends on the project. Okay. Maybe if it's a new journey, they might give you if you have knowledge to access. Perform the admin activities.
Krishna, if you don't mean what is that question, we did not get. We were not able to hear
Who-
the
who
other side.
Who will get the admin access? That's the question.
Okay.
Now here in the drop down, whatever I see, it's based on my role. The reports, whatever I see, it's based on my role. I'm the administrator, right? I have IT security manager role. So I'm able to see admin reports. Admin reports in the sense I would like to see locked users. Locked users in the application. Okay. And I would like to see inactive users. Inactive users are nothing but the users who are not logged into application. Inactive users report. So from the drop down, whatever I see here, it depends upon my role. My role. I am the admin, that's why I'm able to see admin reports. Suppose you are not the administrator. Are you able to see these reports? No.
No.
Okay. I'm selecting inactive users report. Just an example. I'm selecting this report. What is this job set? I will explain you later, because if I explain now, you get confusion. Okay. I'll explain you one by one, step by step. Don't think like I'm skipping what is job set. I'll cover. Okay. I'm selecting the report name and click on OK. Report name and click on OK. And this is report parameters. This is report parameters. So this is a mandatory parameter you have to enter. Days since last activity. Okay. I wanted to see the users who are not logged into application from the last 20 days. Last 20 days, who are inactive from the last 20 days. Click on the submit button. Or you can also enter the dates are there, but they're optional. Only one parameter is mandatory. And here, if you click on the OK button, whatever the program that you have submitted, that will be displayed in this list. You click on this load button, refresh button. You click on this refresh button. Here you see the program is running. The program is running. This is a program name. This is the program ID. This is program status. Currently it is running. Suppose if it is errored out, the other statuses are like a warning, error. Okay. And when this program is started and when this program is submitted. When this program is submitted and the schedule time is nothing but you can also schedule this program to run on every Monday. We can also schedule this program. Okay, I'll tell you now how to schedule it. Okay, now see the program status is changed to succeeded. Successful. Okay, we can see the output from here. In case if this program has any log file or output file, you can see from here. Now you want to run this program. You want to schedule this program. You want to schedule this program. Okay, we can do that. Okay, suppose if I go to schedule new process and if I click on OK. If I click on OK, right now we are seeing the basic view. You can switch to advanced view. I'm clicking on the advanced view. You understood, right? Basic view and advanced view.
Yes, Krishna.
Everybody are able to follow me?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Any concerns so far? Do you think I'm navigating a little bit fast? Let me know.
Sir, I have a concern.
Tell me, sir.
Shall I continue?
Go ahead. Second.
Yes, sir. I'm very new to this SCM Oracle this thing.
Okay.
You are using some terminology. I'm not able to catch up, like integration code. I mean,
Okay.
could you please briefly explain on that before topping? I mean, before starting that topic, like in this case, generating report. I mean, what reports we are generating? I mean, what is the necessary of the report to generate? I mean, some basic questions only. I know this, but I'm not. I mean, I'm not able to catch up. So that's.
Okay. So do you see this report name, right?
Yeah. Inactive
What-
user report.
What is that?
Inactive users report.
That means what you will get? The report is nothing but data. You want to
Yeah,
see
correct.
you want to see the data of the inactive users. That's the report. Okay. And integration also, I think I covered, right? So integration is nothing but when two systems are exchanging the data.
Integration
that.
code means I didn't get what is integration code and integration user. So it's a code to integrate these both things, huh? Third party.
That's
system.
right. That's right. Okay. We have to build the custom. We have to build a code, right? We need to write the code.
Okay.
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 In that code, see, our integration has to access our system. It has to access our system, right?
Okay.
If it
Yeah.
has to access our system, it needs a login. That login is nothing but this one. And where we put that login, we put that login in the code. So what our code is going to do is our code is going to use this user to log into our application to create that report.
Okay.
Okay. And also, if I come across with that terminology and if you're not able to understand, you're maintaining the running notes, right? There you note it down. There you note it down and ask me.
Okay.
Ask me if you think in the middle you don't want to stop, you can ask me at the end. Okay. But I covered what is integration actually. But I covered at a high level. Okay. I covered at high level. And also here, you have to understand, first of all, what is the point of this topic? What is the point of this topic? The point of this topic is password of the account should not be expired. For that, I have taken this example.
Okay.
That is the main purpose of taking that integration example. Okay. The report is nothing but a report, boss. Okay. The report is nothing but it gives you a data. It's English, actually. Okay. What is report? If you want me to explain.
No, not in that sense, but
okay.
Yeah, but I need to understand. I mean, this
of
is
course,
the roles.
Of course, everybody is there here. Beginners are there, freshers are there. That's why I'm asking. If you're having any questions, please come up. That's why I'm asking you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Note it down. Any more concerns you have, Sai Kiran?
Yeah. So far, fine, sir.
Okay. Note it down.
Krishna,
if you come
Krishna,
across,
sorry.
Madam, wait.
Yeah, sorry.
Wait. To all of you, okay, I mentioned this point to all of you already in the previous classes. If you come across with any new terminology, if you want to ask at the time, okay, or else if you think, no, I don't want to disturb now, you note it down. You note it down, ask me at the end of the class, or maybe that concept is over. I'll repeat. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
To all of you, not only to Sai Kiran, who are new to Oracle, who are new to ERP, okay? Any more concerns from others?
No, I'm just volunteering to help you, Krishna. I mean, up to you to take it, but some of us here are experienced in the industry, and such kind of basic questions we can take if you would want, if you'd like that, so that you're not burdened with the ERP related. Yes, you can answer, but something like integration code and things basics we can handle if you want.
I'll take care of it because I know the pulse of the students because I'm into the training for many years. Okay. You may explain in a complicated way also. They may not be able to understand. Okay.
Assumptions. Okay.
Better let me explain in a layman language. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Any concerns with the navigation? No, right? You're good? Or you have any concerns? You want me to navigate little slow?
No, Krishna, we are good.
Yes,
good.
sir, we are good.
If others
Yeah,
are
it's
not
okay.
responding, means I think you are.
No, that's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay,
that's
sir.
it.
Okay.
No, no, no.
Hello. Pranita.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Now we have understood how to run a report. We have understood how to run a report from here. You know, this report list, whatever the list that you see, it's based on your role access. Since I'm the administrator, I'm able to see admin related reports. Now, what is our next step is, I don't want to run this report manually. I want to schedule this. I want to schedule this to run. I'm selecting the report, and if I click on OK, by default, it is in the basic view. I'm selecting it to the advanced view. Okay. And here, the first tab is parameters. You know what is parameter, right? The parameter is nothing but suppose an example here, 30 days by default it is there. Now I wanted to see inactive users from the last 10 days only. Okay. Now I'm going to the schedule tab and I'm trying to schedule it. I'm trying to schedule this program. Do you want to schedule only once? Or do you want this program to run daily or weekly or monthly or yearly? See here, I'm selecting monthly option. I want this program to run monthly. Monthly, in which week it has to run? It has to run in the first week. Yes, I want this program to run in the first week. In the first week, which day you want it to run? Monday. What I'm doing, I'm scheduling. I'm scheduling to run this program on monthly basis. Frequency, you can select either daily basis or weekly basis, okay, or hourly basis. For every 1 hour also you can run. But I'm selecting monthly basis. In the monthly basis, I want this program to run in the first week and in the Monday. Okay. And what is the start date? Okay. So the start date, I'm selecting from 10th. From 10th onwards. Okay. And end date. End date for the schedule till end of this year. Till end of this year. Okay. December 31st. The time, whatever you see here. The time, whatever you see here, when you want this program to run. Okay. Let me do one thing. In the start date, I'm trying to select the time zone. Okay. You'll see Kolkata time zone here. I am selecting the Kolkata. Okay. Our time zone. Kolkata is India time zone. Morning 8 a.m. Morning 8 a.m. Okay. Hour, minute, seconds, a.m. 8 a.m. Okay. And then time zone. Select that. And here start date also at the end of the year, 31st. And time I'm selecting Kolkata time zone only. You can select the time zone also according to your time zone. You can select that respect to time zone here, Kolkata. That means what will happen, this program will be automatically called. It will be automatically called every month, first week on Monday. At what time? Till 8 o'clock. And this program will automatically run till what date? Till end of this year. Okay. And if I click on the notification, so this is actually good functionality in Fusion. Compared to EBS, this is very good functionality. If I click on the plus button, I'm entering an email address. So, once this program is completed successfully, I want to receive an email notification to my email address. Once this program successfully completed, every time I will be receiving a notification to my email address. Okay, in case of EBS, for this functionality, we have to design alerts on the program. For in Fusion, it's a standard functionality. And suppose if this program is errored out or it's completed with a warning. It's completed with a warning. Okay, in that case, let me select an email ID. IT support. Suppose if this program completed with error warning. In that case, an email should be sent to the IT team so that they're gonna verify or troubleshoot why this program got errored out. Okay, this is called as notifications. So two types of notifications we configure. If it is successful, I want the email to be received, email notification. If it is warning or error, I want this to be reported to the IT team. A notification is sent to the IT team. So we are in the advanced view. In the advanced view, you see three tabs. The first tab is nothing but program parameters. According to the program parameters, you will see the output. And then second tab is nothing but scheduling the program. For scheduling the program, you can select the frequency. And third tab is nothing but notifications. So not only this program, like this, we can also schedule the other programs. Okay. So here this schedule time is nothing but we are scheduling this program now. That's a schedule time. Submission time is nothing but when this program will be submitted as per our frequency, right? As per our frequency, the program will submit. It will submit on monthly basis, every month, first week, and then Monday. This month, first week is already gone, right? This month, first week is already gone. That means this program is going to run next month, first week, and then Monday. So the schedule time is now. Since we are scheduling down, that is schedule time. Submission time is when this program is submitted, that's called as a submission time. The submission time would be in the next month. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I am scheduling this program. Okay.
Sir.
So it's in the, okay. Go ahead.
Sir, where will we receive this report after once the report is run and once it is completed? How will we find it? In Excel?
Once we, can you repeat your question again?
Yeah, I mean, the schedule report, once it is done, I mean, find the report.
Can you repeat your question?
She's trying to ask like once this report is completed, so how we'll get the report, whether we'll get in a Excel format or we'll get in a doc format. So after
And
the schedule, and where?
Will it, yeah, and where? Will it be emailed or in the system itself?
Based on, you mean to say output, right? Output of this program.
Output.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
And also you're talking about output format as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So by default, most of the reports has Excel, PDF, and then text format also is there. Most of the reports. And you can, the place where we design, develop this report, we can go to that place, we can select the default output format. Whether you want this report to be defaultly displayed in Excel or in the PDF or in the text, we can select that. Okay, that's about output format. So Oracle is supporting all these formats, and what should be the default format? You can choose at the report definition. Okay, that is one thing. And other thing is coming to this report output that will be emailed to you, or that has to be seen in the application. It has to be seen in the application only. It won't be emailed to you, because the reason is the email receiving size, I think 20 or 25 MB, something like that. Okay, the report size may be more than that. More than the 20 or 25 MB. That's why you won't receive a report outputs to your email. You just receive a notification saying that the program is completed, okay, on so and so time. Once you receive that notification, you have to get into the application, you have to download the output. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
Understood. Yeah.
Krishna, while you are setting up the alert to send the notification after successful or after error or warning, can we add more than one email ID on a single alert? You entered only one email ID, right? There is any possibility to enter more than one email ID?
You can click on the plus button. You can enter one more email ID. You can select on success. Again,
So
it won't have a duplication.
Duplicate. Okay. So for example, if I want to notify 5 members, I have to add 5 instances.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think I never tried, I think you can use by separating a comma
Maybe
or colon.
semicolon, I mean,
Yeah,
colon, right?
semicolon.
In
Semicolon, I
Oracle,
think
we
it
used
will,
to segregate, yeah.
it will allow, I think. You can try.
I'll
When
try,
you're
yeah.
practicing, you can try.
Sure.
Okay, now currently it is in the wait status. Wait status is nothing but, it's waiting for the next month. If any program is in wait status, that means it's scheduled. It is scheduled program. Okay. So here by default search you see here, right? I'm expanding the search. And you can also view the programs by the status also. You want to see the programs which are scheduled. You select wait status. And you click on the search button. Then you see the programs which are in the wait status. Nothing but those programs are scheduled. Now you want to see the programs which are complete with error and wait, or only error. Let me uncheck wait. I'm selecting only error. I want to see programs which are error dot from yesterday. Submission time from yesterday. From yesterday, I would like to see the programs which are error dot. Click on search. So here you can use the search options. You can search by the status. You can search by the time. Okay. And you can search by the program ID, program name, and submitted by also. Submitted by is nothing but whoever is the user who submitted it. Submitted by also. Okay, this is about search. It's already 8 to 10. I would like to stop by here for today. Today, what I've just covered, let me repeat what I just covered. Today, we have seen how to create a user. Not only creating the user, we have seen how to delete the user also, how to reset the password, how to inactivate the user, how to log the user, how to compare the user. So these are all comes under user management that we have seen. After that, we created our own user. And in that own user, we started adding the roles. What roles we have added? Employee role we have added, and IT security manager role we have added. And we are trying to see how to run the programs and how to schedule the programs. Okay. And also we completed user categories topic also. What is the significance of user categories? And what are the things that can be controlled from the user categories? So totally 3 topics. Okay. I have explained today 3 topics. Okay. And I am about to explain the 3rd role and 4th role that I'll discuss with tomorrow. These 3 topics you practice and then send me an email. So to which email address you have to send? You have to send to this email address, my email ID. Okay. When you're sending this email, let me give this email in the chat. When you're sending an email, in the email subject, you mention the batch number. What's your batch number? Your batch number is 53. Mention the batch number, and in the body, in the email body, you mention what you have practiced. Okay, I practiced user creation. Okay, I practiced how to run the programs or how to schedule programs. I practiced. Please mention in the email body, and also a couple of screenshots also. Okay, if you want, you can send me a screenshots as well. How to capture the screenshots? You take a Word document. You know Word file, right?
Yes, Krishna.
Yeah. Yes.
Some people don't know in Word also. Let me open it. So open the Word. Microsoft Word. How to take the screenshot? They don't know.
Print screen button.
Suppose you practiced, user creation. Okay, what you can do is you can take a screenshot of that. You go to, when you're on the screen, you take a screenshot of it. How to take a screenshot? You need to install any software. By default in your system, snipping tool is available. Snipping tool. You can press the window key. Press the window key and type snipping. Snipping tool. This is called as a snipping tool. This is used to take the screenshots. Snipping tool, or else you can use other softwares which are available in the web. It's up to you, but I use snipping tool. Okay. Click on the new button, take a screenshot like this. Take a screenshot and Control V. Use Control V to paste the screenshot. And then send me this document as an attachment. Okay. My students are already sending me this in the email. I'll just show you those emails. Okay, so already Suhani has sent me the practice status. And you can see how she has sent. Class 1, okay, what topics has been covered in the class 1. So whatever the running notes that I have explained, okay, she also covered that. Because this document is going to be reference for you in the future. Later after completion of the course also, when you're appearing for an interview or when you assign to your Fusion application project also, you're able to refer your own document. Okay. So see here how beautifully she prepared. Very good, madam. Okay. So send me the status like this, your batch number and what you have practiced and your document. Okay. I'm not expecting, everybody, if you don't have time, I'm not insisting for this document. If you don't have time to prepare a document, leave it. Just send me the practice status. Okay. Or at least mention what user you created. You created Rama user. Just mention I created Rama user. Just data you mention at least. If you're not having time to prepare a document. Okay.
Okay.
Agreed?
Yes.
Yes.
Krishna.
Yes.
Okay. Now I'll review the practice status of the students. I'll come from the top to bottom. I received practice status from Rakesh. Rakesh, you prepare a Word document, okay? In that Word document, you keep all your screenshots in that Word document. Maintain one document only, okay? So you prepared user creation, okay? Thanks for that. Okay. And send me that in the Word file, okay? Your screenshots. And next, Krishna. Okay, thanks for the. You got user creation welcome email also. Good.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Thanks for the update. And Sai Kiran. Very good, Sai Kiran. Okay, do your best efforts. I'll help you if you're having any concerns, issues. Okay. User creation, you're done. Daily join the classes and then practice daily. Computer practice on daily basis since you are completely new here. And okay, anyone else has sent me the practice test. Shofani, I reviewed your practice status.
Yes, Krishna.
I have also sent Krishna.
Is it Shishir? Okay. Successfully created new user. Okay. Okay.
But that concern is resolved, Krishna. That is now.
Okay, fine. Padma, just only keep the demo instance in there. Just send only demo instance, okay?
Okay, sir.
Padma, are you there? Can you hear me, Padma?
Okay, sir.
Don't give the other instance, okay? They get confused. Okay, other instance will give it later. Just remove the other instance from their login. Not only to this batch, you follow this for every batch, madam. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Only update the demo instance. If you think that is slow, then you update it.
Okay, sir.
Okay, anyone else sent me the practice status?
Yes, sir, I have also sent, but I didn't mention 53 batch in the subject.
Okay, Sindhu,
Yes, sir.
it's your email. Did you send to me?
Yes, sir. Yesterday, whichever mail ID you had given.
No, madam, I didn't receive. You see my inbox? I don't see anything with Sindhu name.
Okay, I'll just check once again.
Okay, please forward it. I have already given the email ID in the chat. Okay, please check and forward it to me.
Yes, sir, sure.
Okay. Team, we have some concerns. Can I tell my concerns? Will you?
Yes, Krishna.
Yes, yes.
Will
You
it be
can.
okay if I tell our concerns?
No problem.
Yes.
Yes.
We have
Yes, sir.
we have to know that.
Please read email subject and also body fully. Please read emails fully. If in the email body, suppose if we are mentioning some instructions, that's for you. Please read fully. When you're contacting us in the WhatsApp, whatever the message that we are sending in the WhatsApp, that also please read fully. Please read fully, understand it. Okay. And also we are talking about single sign-on. Single sign-on in the sense, if you logged into one browser, you have to use that browser only. If you want to use some other browser, log out from that browser. Log out from that browser. Okay. Initially, for the LMS portal access, we have sent you a link, right? A sign up link we have sent initially. That sign up link we have sent in the WhatsApp. Maybe you logged into your mobile. Maybe you logged into your mobile. You already signed in your mobile. That's why when you try to use the laptop to sign in, it won't allow because you already signed into your mobile, because you did your sign up in the mobile by using the WhatsApp link. So you already logged into your mobile. If you try to log into your laptop, it won't allow. Yesterday, we received almost 20 calls. Okay. If you already logged into your account in any other browser, it could be your mobile or it could be your laptop or it could be any other device. If you already logged into that, it will not allow to sign into other device, other browser also, it won't allow. That's why whenever you logged into the LMS portal, please sign it out. When I say sign out, not closing the browser, right? Not closing the browser. You have to click on the sign out button, log out button. Okay. Now here I already logged in. Suppose if I try to log into another place, I'm trying to log in from another browser. I told you this already, I explained this already. I'm trying to log into another browser here. If I click on the login button, it won't allow me to log in because I logged into this browser already. Here I logged in here. It will ask you to enter the verification code which is sent to this email address. Right now we are having a technical challenge. This code is not getting email to your email ID. We are having this technical challenge. And also this is not in our control. It's with GoDaddy. Those guys are saying it's working from our side because we have taken the GoDaddy server. They're saying it's fine from our end. But it's a problem from the GoDaddy. We are trying to work with them. We are trying to resolve that issue. Right now, the email is not, the code is not sending to you, even though if you try with the resend also. Okay, we will work on that. Give me some time. By that time, you follow this, sign out and sign in. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yes. Thank you.
Okay, and one more is If it is not urgent, please send us a message. If it is urgent, call us. Okay.
Okay.
And work timings. Work timings. Okay. Already we are supporting 12 hours window. After that also we will support. But please do understand, we have our personal life also. Okay. After that also, whenever we are free, we check our mobile and then we call you back, and also we'll reply in the WhatsApp also. But this is the work timings too. And Sunday is a Sunday to everyone.
Yeah. Sunday is Sunday.
Don't bang me on Sunday. Don't bang us on Sunday until unless it is important. If it is important, of course you message us. Okay. These are our concerns.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you all. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you, Krishna.
Thanks, Krishna.
Thank you, Krishna.
Thank you, Krishna. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.